All right.
Bro, at 8 p.m.?
I woke up at like 1 o'clock today. I've been in this vicious cycle of falling asleep at 5 o'clock in the morning. I wake up like 12 or 1 o'clock.
What is wrong with you?
I just haven't gotten out of it yet. Probably this week.
It's the off season.
It's not even the off season. It's just
The season.
yeah, it's winter. Early spring. Was it Puxatawny Phil? Is that his name? The groundhog. He said it's going to be an early spring. So
Meanwhile, it's supposed to snow this week.
is it?
Funny Phil was fucked up.
It was wrong.
Yes.
It's wrong. You never trust a groundhog. Today we got carry. So this is going to be a third day of my new split. As mentioned before, my split is currently push, pull, carry, then hinge, and rotation. Primary focus right now is to improve stability, mobility, overall athleticism, focus on the imbalances that I have primarily in my left leg, and then my right side of my core, erectors. So it's tricky to do that because it's really like the hardest places to isolate and bias because your body just works. As a whole, it's not like doing one arm or the other. It's like, how can I isolate this side of my core and this side of my glute? So there's a lot of thought process, tricky stuff that we got to do, but you'll see some of that today. Carry, hinge, and rotation days all have some degree of leg work involved in it, but a lot of it is primarily revolved around things that are going to require more stability, more core stability, and force me to activate this side of my core more and just have overall better stability, mobility, all that good stuff. So 2 scoops of HD. I didn't even do 2, it's like 1.5. So that's like 200 grams of caffeine. I know I always said I wasn't big on supplements, but black has become the everyday choice for pre-workout.
That's crazy.
I know, right? I love it, but it tastes really good, strawberry mango. And then we got this new Carb HD strawberry kiwi, which I tried the other day, and it's really fucking good. So we'll use this intra as well. 2 scoops will be 25 grams of carbs, 25 grams of cluster dextrin. You guys know I'm a big advocate of that. And if you guys want to grab anything, you can always use code SEPS to get 10% off any order. So I'm gonna put this down, take that, and then I'll see you at the gym.
Would you rank that better than pineapple?
Pineapple's still good. I don't know if it's better. That one's really fucking good. I like the pineapple a lot though. They're both bangers. You can't go wrong with either. It just depends. Do you like pineapple more or strawberry? Here you go. All right, so what we're actually gonna do is we're gonna change the names of this entire split because I feel like if we put this split as carry, hinge, and rotation, people will be like, what the fuck is that? And everybody wants to think hypertrophy. So we're just gonna call this a quad day. Because it's primarily quads, because I'm carrying shit. So that's the concept. I'm carrying shit, but the majority of the movements are quad-focused movements that involve me carrying shit for core stability. The other day is hinge, which is to be primarily hamstring movements, but I'm hinging. So it's hinge movements that require more stability. And the other stuff is rotation. So that's going to be primarily just more focused around core. So we'll just call that a core day. And that's how we're going to, clickbait the thumbnails on this, because I feel like if we put carry, people are really, what the fuck is carry day? So
maybe that's why they'll play.
no, because they're like, oh, they want to think of how do we get huge. So today's a quad day. My quads are gone. Wow, that's depressing. Okay. What?
Welcome to the club.
Welcome to the club.
That's how I feel about my quads.
No gear. I haven't taken a shot at test in probably 14 days. You can see it. So starting off here for our warm-up circuit, we're gonna do 1 or 2 rounds here. We're gonna do some hip switches. We're gonna do a rolling hip bridge, side plank with abduction, and then Bulgarian PNF hip flexor stretches and some walking lunges. So I guess we'll just walk you through each one, starting off with the hip switches here. Pretty simple. I think I might have showed these in another video before, but basically we're just gonna come down to like a 90-degree angle in both legs, and then you're just gonna switch both sides, try to get to both edges, and ranges of motion to get your knees to touch the floor. And do 20 total, so 10 each side. If you lean back, it's easier. If you come up, it's a bit harder. You're also gonna move, so you gotta like kind of slide yourself with it as you move up. It's like you're like a fucking caterpillar or something.
It's like a dog when he on his butt.
Oh, when they fucking that sick shit. It's funny because a couple weeks ago I literally couldn't do this. And now I'm doing it. Progress. It's all me. And this is something, I've been doing this a lot just because it really feels good. Open up your hips. So, I mean, honestly, whether you have an injury or not, I would recommend everybody doing this shit before leg day. These hip switches. I don't know how many that was, but we're fine. Okay, moving into a rolling hip bridge. Basically, what you're doing here is a standard hip bridge. You're gonna stay in place, right? So you're gonna keep a neutral spine and just move from point A to point B and squeeze your glutes. This, we're gonna start with a pelvic tilt, and we're gonna roll our hips up and basically stack the vertebrae higher on top of each other as we come up. So kind of like curving into it and then curving back down to lower each vertebrae one at a time. It's honestly pretty fucking hard, at least for me. And we're just gonna do probably like 8 to 10 total. So come here, go into pelvic tilt, and then roll into it as far as I can. And it fucking hurts, but some pain is okay, discomfort's okay, but too much is not. Here, so you go slow. You can't just power through this. This is a similar concept to what we were doing in the push workout with the bands. It's PNF style stretch. So I'm gonna come here, get into a Bulgarian position. I'm gonna drive my hip forward so I should feel a stretch here. And then I'm gonna count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. As I'm counting, I'm pressing into that stretch. I'm pushing into it. And then I let go and I release and I come lower. And I press into it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lower. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm still keeping my hips forward. I'm not going back into it. There's no hinging here. I'm driving the hip forward, getting that stretch in the hip flexor. I'm gonna go lower again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're doing that 4 times. I'm descending and emphasizing that stretch, pushing into it. I'll do the other side. 1, 2, 3. Oh. That'll really just help open up the hips. Again, this is something that's great to implement before training legs. Now we're gonna go on to some side planks with abduction, hip abduction. So I'm gonna get the stopwatch here. I'm gonna hold these for 45 seconds probably, each side. Point is just to get the core obliques firing, the glute med firing as well. So just gonna lift up here and then raise this and hold it. Make sure I keep everything tight, braced. What?
That looks tough.
It's all right. Oh, this shit is just, it's crazy. Because this is just not how I fucking train. It's not how I've trained for the past 10 years. Really ever. I did all this warm-up shit, all this little shit. It's important, but I just want to come in here and squat 500 pounds.
Yeah.
I haven't done that in 2 years. It's all been downhill since Denver. It's a sign. Gotta go back to Denver. That was my biggest, strongest too. I haven't touched the 150s since Denver. 6, 7, 8. Okay. I'm sweating. Oh, that's it for today's quad workout. Fuck. Now we're just gonna go through some walking lunges, just down here, and then we'll go into the first actual exercise of today's quad / carry day. It's crazy, I gotta like constantly focus on the way that I walk because my hips are shifted to the right and back. So it's like I'm trying to constantly shift them over to the left and forward. So it feels like I'm trying to throw myself over to the left at all times just to get myself in alignment. It's really fucking weird. It's annoying and it hurts. It's nerve pain down both my legs. I'm basically Stephen Hawking, but on gear. Okay, what's first? Unilateral kettlebell marches. I'm not good at these. Need to have better control. Strawberry kiwi. It's fire.
That'll give you the control.
HG muscle gives me the power I need. All right, so unilateral kettlebell march. Pretty self-explanatory. We're gonna stand here, hold this kettlebell unilaterally, one side, and I'm just gonna do high kicks and try to keep myself in alignment, straight, core, braced, stabilized. I shouldn't be dropping too fast, moving all over the place. I basically want to be able to do this and somebody should be able to come up to me and shove me and I should be able to maintain my position. So again, this is core stability, athleticism type of stuff. And last time I did this last week, I was going too fast. So we got just the 25 pound here. I think I was using 40 last week. I'm gonna try to keep it more controlled. Let's do 10 steps each leg, each side, and probably do, 3-4 sets here. You're probably watching it, really, probably looks fucking stupid, like so easy, but it's not that like it's challenging weight wise. It's the fact of like trying to maintain the position and not, stagger, like trying to just stay, what?
Execution.
Yeah, just the execution, trying to basically move like a machine, like how I'm moving like this. Like to be able to do that, but hold weight on one side, and that just throws you off. So it's not like it's heavy or anything, it's just having that control and stability. People were asking how I'm gonna progress movements like this. It's pretty simple, Once I could do it, perfectly without weight, you just move up in weight, and that's it. You just continue to challenge your stability. This side now. 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9. So throughout this, I'm just trying to think, not coming down too fast, because my body wants to do it. I want to drop my leg. So having control, to make sure I'm stepping and having full contact with the floor, because, I'm holding one side. So if you don't make the conscious effort to step with, full contact, center your foot, I will like roll towards one side or the other, and that throws things off. So it's just very little shit that you have to be very meticulous about. Again, this is just stability, overall athleticism, and it's going to help, bring up the imbalances on this side, which is hopefully going to be able to improve the injury over time. And everything that I'm doing is stuff that I have formulated on my own, just by doing research, looking at other things that I've seen from other, athletic trainers, getting input from all the people that I see. But ultimately, I put all this stuff together based off of like a variety of different perspectives and inputs. So this is just my own doing of what I think is going to be able to really be the best plan of action to attack the things that I need to in order to fix this issue. So we'll see, and that's the way that I want to do, because really it's all on me. I don't like having to rely on other people. Obviously, like I said, I go to these people and get their input and perspectives, and they help me in the areas that they can. But the shit that I'm doing on a daily basis, and the shit that I'm doing on my own when I'm here, I like to be reliant on myself. That way I have nobody else to blame other than myself. Because if I follow some guy's program and I do it for 6 months and I don't see anything, I'm going to be fucking pissed that I even followed that guy's program for 6 months. It's not like I just went to his office and had some work done. That's whatever. But the shit I'm doing every day, it's like I'm doing the research. I put this together myself. And if it doesn't work, then it's fucking on me. And then I have nobody else to blame. And that's just the way that I like it. I like to be able to take full accountability. If it's somebody else's fault, I'm just going to be mad. There's nothing I can do about it. But you know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Do you feel what I am saying?
Do you feel me now, Mr. Krabs? Okay. Right to this side. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Good. It needs to be on me. You know why? Because if I do end up fixing this issue, which I hope I do, I'm not going to jump to any conclusions now, because who knows, I might need fucking surgery in 6 months if nothing goes well. Let's hope it doesn't happen. But if I'm able to fix it, I get the fucking credibility. Nobody else. I fixed it, motherfucker. And then I can help you guys, because I figured it out, and it worked. So that's really what I want, is I want the fucking credibility. I figured this out on my own. Maybe it's an ego thing. Maybe it's an ego thing. Maybe it's just because I know that I could probably monetize it. It just would make me
very happy.
It would make me happy to know that just like the growth hormone thing, I figured that out. I went to fucking immunologists, doctors. They couldn't tell me anything. Oh, I don't know. I just, blah, blah, blah. Did the research. I figured it out on my own, and I fixed it with my own protocol, which was just waiting it out. But I was right. And all the doctors, they couldn't tell me anything. But guess what? I hope I'm fucking right about this too, because then that's 2 in a row. 2 in a row. Cured by myself. I don't need no doctors. I don't need no physical therapist. Umar's not a physical therapist, is he? He was a chiropractor.
He's everything.
Yeah, he's everything. He's a great guy. Very smart guy. Highly recommend. But I'm in here doing the work every day. I'm in the trenches.
I'm carrying the boats.
Yeah, who's carrying the boats? Who's carrying the logs? Me, with my fucking sciatic pain in both legs. I'm carrying the boats and the fucking logs, and I'm carrying all you motherfuckers with me to the top. And we're gonna fix this, one way or another. Through kettlebell work or through surgery. It's happening. 8, 8, 9.
Now we have a challenge.
A little challenge, a little 35. I'll probably do more sets on this side because this is the side of my core and Richard that's weaker. So really, I'm just doing this side just because like, might as well do a little bit. But this is the side that really needs to be challenged more. So for every 2 sets I do on this side, I'll do 1 on this side. That math probably is good math or something. That makes sense. Did I go to college?
Yeah.
No, I'm financially smart. X. So I'm trying to prevent myself from fucking tilting over. I'm like going this way. And I'm fucked. It's shot for bodybuilding, honestly. It's over. I just become like a athletic trainer, athlete X.
Oh my
That guy probably makes bread.
He does.
Yeah, that's all that matters. Only thing that matters is money. people hate on that guy so much. That guy's got more money than everybody hate on him. So,
Let him wipe his tears with his $100 bills.
yeah, I think that guy knows he's probably doing some retard shit. Honestly,
He's doing it on purpose for the views.
we should just start doing shit that is so stupid. Like, what's that one guy that he's always hitting people in the head or something? Joel Seedman. He's like hitting people in the head with the balls and shit. With the yoga balls. Trying to throw off their calibration. I don't know. That guy's not making money. I don't know. Who knows? You'd be surprised at the motherfuckers that make money. You would be surprised. I'm surprised. And then you'd be surprised at the motherfuckers that aren't making money. I should probably mention that for the unilateral kettlebell marches, that the progression would typically be to start bilaterally. So you do it with 2 kettlebells into the march. I just kind of skip that whole progression step because I have these imbalances and I don't have time to fuck around. So we're just getting right to the unilateral stuff, even if the stability's not there. Don't take that advice, though. Next thing I'm going to do, though, is a unilateral kettlebell posterior lunge. I feel like these things are so hard to say.
They are.
They're like
Tongue twisters.
tongue twisters. Unilateral unilateral kettlebell posterior lunge. So 3 to 4 sets, 10 reps each side. You don't know what a posterior lunge is?
No.
Bro, what? This guy doesn't even fucking work out. Come here. I'm just going to fucking... All right. Nine. 10. So just 10 each side. Just got a little 25-pound here. Maybe we'll go up again. These aren't going to really be challenging for my quads. Obviously, like, this is a quad movement. It's a fucking lunge, right? It's also a glute focus movement. But the primary thing that we're trying to challenge is the core stability. You know, so we'll get in split squat fucking a lot more than this, which we'll do towards the end. That's when we're going to get, you know, more focused on trying to tax the quads. But, you know, I can't do that with this. Like, I'll just fall over. So if I want to get the most out of my quads, I need more stability because I don't have the stability built here. Something you should do too. Don't be like me. You should be able to do a lunge, walking lunges. It's a staple. Because all the big guys, they would all do walking lunges. Yeah. You don't see people doing them now. You know why? Because they're fucking hard. They're hard. They're hard. Okay, what are we doing? 10. Okay. So do like 2 more there. 2 more sets. Again, 10 reps each. We're not going to failure. None of that shit. This is not the primary focus. Primary focus is to be stable. Develop this.
I'm sorry, develop what?
You know what I'm talking about. Growing up. We're going to challenge it a little bit more here. So I got to shift over and then under. Not bad. It's 20 pounds up from last week. Again, it's not like it's a super heavy weight. It's just getting more comfortable with the position and being able to maintain that stability. One side's always easier than the other. Just depends what exactly I'm doing. So 10 there, 10 on the other side. Probably do. Maybe we'll do one more. Maybe this way or bump it up. I don't know. Just feel it out. Should make t-shirts that says feel it out. Just feel it out. Sebi fully loaded.
Then put Herbie in the car.
6. 9. Oh yeah. Should we bump it up a little? I don't even know how heavy the kettlebells go here. Yeah, the 60s now. I think this is the heaviest kettlebell here. Again, last week I only worked with 25, so I don't even know if I can do this. 45 felt good, so we're just gonna try the 60, see how it goes. 10 reps each, same intent. Stay stable, stay aligned, and stay alive. 2. 3. 4. 5. 8. 9. 10. 11. 15. Damn. Fuck. Now do the other side. All right, so it's the third exercise. We're gonna do a kettlebell and kickstand squat. So we're gonna do here, each leg separately. We're gonna hold a kettlebell right here in front of us, as if you're doing like a front or goblet squat. But we're gonna, let's see, we're straight. Have one leg back, just slightly behind us, behind us, like a kickstand, and you're gonna keep your pelvis shifted forward and just drop straight down like this. And we're gonna get maximum knee flexion. And this is a great movement, honestly, for ankle mobility and for knee pain. If you have weaker knees or trouble with ankle mobility, this is a great movement that you could do. It's gonna increase your range of motion. It's really good for quads, but obviously you can't load it a lot because we're holding it like this, but that's not really the priority here. Again, this is not one of those movements where it's like we're gonna be fucking getting the most stable, maximum, tension for our quads. This is really to improve stability, improve mobility. So again, this is great for knees, great for ankle mobility, but let's just walk through it so I could show you how it's actually done. So I'll grab the 25 here, just for first. So again, when I come here, I'm gonna put this leg, so I'm gonna do my right leg first. So I'm gonna put this left leg behind me, and again, I wanna do a pelvic tilt slightly into it, because if I let it go backwards, then I'm gonna push backwards. That's not what we want. We wanna come straight down. Straight down, keep our hips under us like we are literally moving like a machine, like we're on a Smith machine, just moving straight up and down. So, little push forward, and then just drop straight down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. This leg, my mobility is definitely worse on this side. Or stability, I guess. Probably do like 2 sets there. Bump the weight up a little bit, do a challenging 10 to 15 reps or so. Yeah, this is gonna be a lot of pressure on the knees, so can't go too heavy. Otherwise, I'm gonna blow my fucking knee out. But I have good ankle mobility. I don't have weak knees. But this is just, again, the main reason why I'm doing it is for stability. But this is something anybody could do to improve knee strength and ankle mobility as well. So definitely give it a try. You don't have to do this with a kettlebell either. I used to do these with a barbell as well. Same concept, just kickstand here, drop down, and you could load a lot more like that. If you get stronger knees over time, you could get, a really good set out of your quads for that. You could do it on a Smith machine too if you wanted to. You know, it's just the position of your legs here. Obviously, Smith machine is going to provide way more stability. So in that case, if you're really trying to just maximize the most you get out of your quads, that's probably your best bet. But I like to challenge stability. There's a reason why. Because not doing it fucked me up. Even I don't even want to say that I didn't do it, because I did do it. I always advocated for it. The thing is that I just had this issue going on for so long that while I was doing that, I was overcompensating on one side, and it just led to the issue being exacerbated over time. So it's not really an issue of me avoiding this stuff for so long, because if I did that, it probably would have been fucking worse. It's the fact that while I was doing everything over time, I was unaware of these imbalances and how it was overcompensating, and just the little shift.
Specific movements.
Yeah, it's just a little minor shift. Like, you look at my form, 9.9 out of 10 people would have said it looks fucking perfect on spot. But, you know, you look at it the way I see it now, or from somebody who understands my issues, and you give them that context, you could see what's going on. You could see I'm a little shifted this way, back, and it makes more sense as to why these things got exacerbated over time with the issues that I have with my spine. So it's just having to be a lot more conscious and fix my alignment and focus on things with a lot more intent, and acknowledging, you know, what's actually happening as I'm going through the movements, rather than just trying to have like good form, right? So it's tricky. I watch these videos too, and it sounds like I fucking can't breathe. So if you guys are acknowledging that too, if you hear that, there's nothing I can do about it. People always say that to me too. And I'll be like laying down. Anytime I'm like with anybody, like, why are you breathing like that? I'm like, what are you talking about? Apparently I breathe like I'm fucking just have no cardiovascular endurance, which is crazy because I do. It's just probably the gear in my bloodstream or something, just built up over the years. It's just the mass, the pure mass I have on me. All 190 pounds right now. Fucking crazy. Yeah, sleep apnea. Yep. Hear my knees crack every time. Sounds like a fucking one of those crinkle toys for my cats. Ooh, lightheaded. Oh yeah. Check out the new drip. Ishy Muscle new gym bags. You already know. Not on TikTok Shop yet, unless they let me take over the company, because I'm a U.S. citizen. And then we can get it on TikTok Shop, and we can get all the sales. But for now, you're only getting 10% off with code SEP. Anyways, we're doing some Bulgarians now. A real quad exercise, but stability is still required. Uh-oh. This might be the last thing I do, depending how I feel. If not, we'll probably do one thing after. That's most likely not going to happen because it's already fucking 11 o'clock at night, and I'm over it, honestly. So we'll probably do like one real set here, because who wants to do 2 sets of Bulgarians? Are you fucking kidding me? So we'll probably just work up, maybe like 80s, 90s, maybe 100s. We'll see. But pretty simple concept here. We're going to hold the dumbbells bilaterally because, again, you know, a lot of the work that I'm doing is for core stability, but this is where the one movement where I actually do want to actually be able to challenge my quads somewhat, but still have the stability involved. But if I do it unilaterally, there's no fucking chance I'm going to be able to hold heavy enough weight to actually challenge the quad, because I'm just going to get thrown off. So holding it unilaterally is going to allow me to actually be able to decently challenge the quad here, or holding it bilaterally, not unilaterally. So let's get right to it. I don't want to do too many reps, otherwise there's no chance I'm going to do a top set. These are a very fast way to gas you out, wind you out as Bulgarians. Takes a lot out of you. Get to a good weight, do a decent top set. You know one thing though, bitches, they come, they go. Yep. It's Carrie. What's the fucking look that I'm doing? Carrying fucking weights. Ah! What's the next weight?
Yeah.
I don't know. You know what I saw on a YouTube video? Let's do this. Engagement hack. Before I do this next set, comment what you think the next weight will be. If you get it right, you get nothing. The workout's actually over. Fuck. Fuck. How many meals did you eat today?
Huh?
How many meals did you eat today?
3.
3. I had 3 meals too. It's over. No food, no gear, no mechanical tension, no stability, no spine, no career. There's no point.
Ready Player One.
No car. Got repoed. My car got repoed before
Really?
when I was 20 or 21. The Subi. Yeah, because it was during that time when they were when people were dropping like flies, or so they say. They say. I never saw it. That's what they said. But they were like, yeah, you don't have to pay your car payment for 6 months. So I was like, fuck yeah. Like, also, they were giving extensions and everything. I was like, I'll just fucking take that because, back then I was a brokey. And I forgot that they gave me that extension, and I just came home one day and the car was gone. I was like, damn. So then I had to go get it from the towing place. Cost me a lot of money. It's a fuck situation.
Damn.
That was when I first met Marissa too, and I had a date with her that night. And I had to rush to get the car out because I was like, how am I going to explain to this girl that I just met and taken on a date that I just got my fucking car repoed? Can't ask her for a ride. You ask a girl for a ride, it's over for you. It's done. Might as well just ghost her, never hit her up again. It's over for you. Yeah, I had to call Jesse. I was like, I need $2,000 to get this car out of the tow place right now. Yeah. That's what we had to do. We got it, and she lasted a while, then she blew up and fucked me over again. Yep. Okay. Jumping Jesus. I feel like that wasn't hard enough.
Huh?
I feel like that wasn't hard enough.
Yeah, you gotta go to the hundos.
That's what she said. But now I have to do this leg too. That's the shitty thing about unilateral stuff. Is like when you go through one side, you're like, that's not hard enough. You still got to go through the other fucking side and do it. Or do I? No. You don't have to do anything, honestly. Oh.
Hundos.
What?
Hundos.
I'll tell you one thing. These fucking racks should be illegal. It's fucking dumbest shit ever. What is this? It's like the lightest weight should be on the bottom too. I don't know if that would like work. This is retarded. Like, I gotta fucking maneuver. This is how you like break your fingers. Ugh. I would be 100% lying if I said I gave any fucks about this workout anymore. I don't give a fuck. There's nothing happening here. Just practice. Just gotta get stronger on this side, even out this side, and get the spine back straight. That's it. Squat shit, calves, arms. Pointless. Doesn't fucking matter. Waste time. It's over. Call it a working set. I'm going home. Don't care. That's it. Well, there you have it. That's today's quad / carry workout. Marches, posterior lunges, kickstand squats, and Bulgarians. I also have extensions programmed this day. I've done this workout 3 times. I still have never done the fucking extensions because by the time I get to this point, I'm over it. I also do farmer carries, but I kind of just do that like in between every set when I'm just picking up a kettlebell, I like walk with it. So there's probably like 10 sets of those somewhere in between there with all types of different loads. That's what she said. But yeah, that's the full workout. I don't know how many sets I did. Don't ask me. I'm not counting that. It's really just practice, and I don't know. I'm tired. Ready to go home, and that's it. That's it for day 3. I feel like I should add something else here, some more wise words, but that's it. There's something that I heard the other day, and it stuck with me. Regretting time wasted is wasting more fucking time.